Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Jazz versus Warriors NBA matchup on Monday, February 12th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have higher end products called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls, looking for more one-on-one style service. We have those, but they're not available on the website, so you got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got the Jazz taking on the Warriors. The Jazz, coming into this one, a game under 500 at 26-27, but they are 17-7 at home. They are just one tough customer at home. Meanwhile, the Warriors, a game over 500 overall this season at 25-24. But if you heard people talk about the Warriors, like if you watch our live show and you get involved in the chat and hear us talking about, it's like people act like this is a 10-35 team or something. I mean, they are anything but that. They still have hung in there. Certainly, they're not an elite team in the Western Conference anymore. But you have Steph Curry, you're going to win some games, and the Warriors are 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games. I tell you, if you're a team in the Western Conference of the NBA, you don't want to let these guys into the party when the postseason begins, because you get Steph Curry who gets hot. He can carry a team on his back. We have seen it before, and he can make his supporting cast look very, very good. And while Klay Thompson appears to be on the way down on his career, oh man, when the playoffs start, Klay all of a sudden just becomes a different player. And if he all of a sudden resurrected his entire career at that point, no one would be surprised. The Warriors have won their last 4 games in a row, 6 of their last 7. Most of those games have been on the road. They did win at home against the Sixers and the Suns in their last game out, but prior to that, all those sandwich 5 games were all on the road. Meanwhile, we look at the Utah Jazz coming off a loss at Phoenix. They had beat the Thunder and the Bucks at home after losing to the Sixers at home. Of course, the Sixers did not have Embiid in that game, but the Jazz were returning from a pretty long road trip. And I think the thing is when teams return home from those long road trips, that first game back is usually a lot tougher than what it looks to be. The Warriors certainly have all the better offensive numbers versus the Jazz defense. The Jazz defense is certainly lacking, and of course, the Warriors, we saw them ranked in double digit as far as the NBA goes in three-point shooting, now a top 10 three-point shooting team. And we know as to move up those rankings, you got to get really, really hot to move the needle. Meanwhile, the Jazz offense, certainly nothing special at this point. And, when we look at the Warriors, their defense is definitely improving. I think where the Jazz have the edge is on the boards. And I think that might be where they find their best luck. I think this game might be a little bit closer than people think. We're going to have to watch the number here. I like the Jazz to win the game at home, but we got to make sure we get the right number on it. But I'll take the Utah Jazz initially, and that'll be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.